And what's up YouTube? Let's talk about Skylanders Ring of Heroes Revamp Edition. How is it? How's the progression? I've been giving it a fair go the last couple of weeks. It's roughly been out for a couple of weeks now. I have been giving it a fair go. As you can see on the top left there, my account level is now 27. Please ignore the profile picture. That is my own little amusement. If we jump into Chaos here, if you get a good score on Chaos, top 3, your profile picture will show up. I've been having a little bit of fun with it. Bit of a troll little Snapchat filter picture that I've been using. Let's not worry about that right now. For this video, I don't want to make it too long. I just want to kind of give like a... How's it felt to play? How's the summoning felt? How's the progression felt? Pros and cons. If I try and get into all the changes and mechanics in this video, guys, there's so many. Like, the video would be like an hour and a half-ish long. Like, there's just that much there. If you are an old player, I'd suggest like logging in, giving it a try. See how you like it. But first, let's go over the pros and cons. Let's talk summoning. Let's just start off with summoning. Summoning in this game, it feels good. It feels better. Okay? I feel like summoning definitely feels a lot better. So I'm actually just going to show you guys. I'm going to do like one premium summon right here for you guys. Now, when you summon, you get these keys. Heroic keys, legendary keys. They're kind of a replacement for dupe units in the revamp. When you summon a unit, you need to be able to have summoned it 6 times, because super boost is important for your stats. So one of the things you want to do in the revamp is use only super boosted units, because you get extra stats for them, and you need them super boosted so that you can unlock their skill ups, the skill up stones. Okay, that's about as deep as we're going to get into it for this one. Just know that you are going to want dupes for this game. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to do a summon right now for you guys. Bam. This is the new animation. This is how summoning feels. It is so much shinier. There's so much more going on. I feel like it feels a lot better compared to the, pre-revamp version. It's doing all this on its own right now. I'm not clicking it. I can skip to the end if I want. Hopefully we get something good. Looks like I'm only getting premium units and rare units here. Ooh. There you go. I got myself a new super boost for my gear shift. So remember, super boost are dupes. Ooh, is this another one? Oh, there you go. I got a spotlight. Very nice. New ally, spotlight. Now, we're gonna... Okay, yeah, so summoning. When you want light dark units in this game, guys, you have to do... Hang on, let me pop out of here. Very happy I got spotlight, like a spotlight dupe. Okay, rates in this game, kind of low. Pros, cons. Summoning looks great. Okay? They do have these, like, very specific banners where if you do enough of these summons, so a ×5 will take 5 out of this 120, and you're guaranteed to get the unit after 120 summons, okay? That's okay, but you do miss out on these keys, so you need to be careful. If you really want that specific unit and you want dupes of that unit, it might be worth it to go in on those banners. However, premium summon is going to get you these keys, which then you can use these keys to basically replace the dupes. Okay, a super boost is a dupe. You need 10 keys for 1 dupe, so something to keep in mind for that. Again, the animation looks great. However, light dark units, guys, light dark units are near impossible to get. You can only really get them through like the X5. Like, they've got all the information here, but basically you can only really get them through the premium summons. You can only get them through a ×5. And let's just say the rate's really low. Someone said they went through 300,000 gems, and they got what was it, 4 light dark nat 5s total out of 300,000 gems. Now, as someone that had like a level 77 free-to-play account, I only got like 80,000 gems compensation. I've probably summoned about 40 to 50,000 gems so far. I barely even get, like, these are my Skylanders. Battle power. Yeah, these are my Skylanders. Oh wait, rarity. Here's all my nat 5s. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8 nat 5s, and I've got a super boost. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've summoned about 13 nat 5s, because you can see, like, the super boost is your dupe, basically. Out of like 50,000 gems. So again, you want to work on your super boosted units. Trying to use a nat 5 when it's not super boosted kind of really hurts your party, so it's generally better to use the lower tier units for progression. Speaking of progression, yeah, so basically light dark units, kind of impossible to build. They even have separate keys for them, but we have no way of accessing them. We can combine all these materials. However, light dark super boost material, combination material, heroic, legendary, you only start getting those once you've summoned enough light dark units to start getting the keys for them instead. And well, actually, sorry, when you've summoned enough of the light dark units, you actually just start getting, I think, the Imaginite instead, based on their grade. You don't actually get the keys. So there's actually no way to get these keys right now, I believe. So we'll see how that works. We can, for regular super boost material, you can just combine keys and skill stones as well, things like that. Whew, so summoning and the system behind it and around it, it's okay, but don't expect to be building any light dark units. There was something I wanted to show you guys. I think this looks great. I love this little collection thing that they have here. I think this is definitely a pro. Okay, definitely a big pro. Like, look, like the the photorealistic collectors Skylanders thing here. I really like how it looks. So that's something I'm really impressed by. I really like how they've done that. Now let's talk progression in the game. How has it felt going through, say, easy, normal, and hard? As you can see, I haven't actually finished hard yet. Once you get to hard, you don't really stagnate. The progression feels good, in my opinion, for most of the game. Okay, initially. So what happens is, like, we've still got like the star grade rewards and stuff for clearing each of the scenarios. You get the extra bonus rewards. But what happens is you'll clear through, say, easy and normal and stuff, but as you're doing this, what you need to do is actually jump into Cyclops here, and this is where you get your gear from. Okay, so you'll be wanting to farm not floor 1, but I think like floor 2 and 3. When you can do 3, that's really good. But basically you'll jump from scenario, making your way through that, to jumping into Cyclops Ether Fortress here to grab gear for your Skylanders so that you can continue through scenario. You'll get gold from scenario as well as some ether, and you'll get gear and ether from the dungeon. Now, one of the big cons right now is that we can't farm gold in the ether dungeon. Therefore, we can't just farm gear and upgrade gear straight up. We have to go back and farm gold in the scenario, even if we have max level Skylanders, or like in the future, once our Skylanders are all pimped out and finished, we won't have anyone to level up, and adventures would just be a gold farming zone. And well, yeah. Oh, also scenarios, you want to farm boss stages. As you can see, like right here, you don't get these evolution materials from regular stages. Also boss stages, so like the Tech Doctor here, I think he has one wave and then it's him, whereas these other stages have like 3 waves, so it's actually quicker to clear the boss stages as well. So for me, progression feels really good up until about, I guess, once you hit hard. Because what happens is, when you want to upgrade your runes, let's see, I need to go to Skylanders here. But when you want to upgrade your gear, so the difference between a 4-star gear and a 5-star gear. So we have Flash Ring here who has both. So we have a 3-star gear here, and if I want to power up this gear, I need 480 ethers, 2,593 shards. This is plus 6. If I power it up, the cost doesn't increase all that much. Okay. Now, if I want to do a 4-star gear, see at plus 6, it's 862 shards and 6,796 gold. Okay. I'll show you guys a plus 9 here for comparison against the 5-star. So it's 958 ether shards, 7,552 gold. But then we look at the 5-star, and it's 1,381 ether shards. Okay, about the same. 34,513 gold. Hit plus 10. It's like, wait, what? So once again, plus 4, less than 10,000 gold. And 5-star gear, so 4-star gear, 5-star gear, 34,000 gold. Same level, but the gold is increased by like, what, 4-5 times? Something like that, right? And it's like, excuse me? Yeah, so gold, oh man, like, trying to upgrade gear, huge con right now, you will run out of gold. Ether stays relatively the same. You can farm ether pretty easily, like, so you can farm gear. So you can farm higher level gear by farming the higher level dungeons, and then you can drop down to, say, like, the lower tier dungeons, and you can get ether a lot quicker. To, like, you get about, like, because the recycling costs for, like, the various grades of gear, they are relatively similar. I'll try and show you guys this if I can. So if I wanted to recycle this 3-star, I get like 1,300. It is plus 3 though. And if I wanted to recycle this, well, actually, I have some 5-star here. That's plus 9. This one's plus 3. Unlock. Okay, so I get like 4,900. So that's the difference between a 3-star and a 5-star. But if I wanted to show you guys a 4-star, I have a 4-star plus 9. This one's plus 9. I kind of wanted to show you guys. Hang on. This one is, yeah, so 10,000 for a plus 9. And for a 5-star plus 9, 19,000. But when you're farming the dungeons and you're farming a bunch of like plus zeros, you can get like, what was it, like 5,000 ether shards from like Cyclops 2. And when I'm farming C5 and I recycle all the stuff that I'm not going to use, I get about 5,000 anyway. Because I keep the legendaries 5 stars and legendary 4 stars still. So, like, that feels okay. Right? But trying to upgrade, once you hit like C5 and C6, like 6-star runes are like 100,000 gold just for an upgrade. And the problem is when you want to upgrade these runes, or upgrade this gear right now. So if I go to upgrade, let's see, any of these 5 stars, 5-star weapon, power up, it's 47% chance. So you can fail multiple times before you even get a +1. So you can spend like 100,000 gold before you have even +1'd it. And like 6-star runes, 6-star gear is even worse. Oh, by the way, speaking of runes, Rune Sets are these little scroll things. They're pretty good. But like I said, not gonna get like, they're kind of like, when I said pretty good, I like the idea of just, you know, you farm things separately, you customize your gear as you need it. Okay? Like I said, we're not gonna get right into all the systems, but I wanted to go over that particular frustration of the gear because I think it's something important. Up until about Cyclops 5, everything has felt really great. But then once you go from 4-star gear to 5-star and 6-star gear, trying to build it and upgrade it, it's just it's just ridiculous. You got to go back, farm scenario as like for like a few days, because let's see, if I show you guys, this is like hard. Number 4, I get like up to 7,800 gold for a clear. Up to. It can take like 20 minutes, I guess, for a 20. Like, it can take like 20-30 minutes to clear. But it does farm kind of slow. It is a slower clear pace than the previous game. Whew. Anyways, let's move on. And oh, what else was there? I want to keep going on about gear, but yeah, progression has felt smooth. Okay, up until about C5. The menu, the navigation, everything feels pretty smooth. We get tons of skill stones now. It feels good to be able to actually upgrade our Skylanders. If we go to the inventory, like, you can combine all your upgrade materials and stuff. It is so much easier. Like, it is a lot easier to build units. You get these keys for super boosting your Skylanders. I think I mentioned it before, but super boosting is when you get a dupe of your Skylander. And just being able to upgrade them, it feels so good. It feels so much better now. Cons. Let's talk about cons, because like, I am enjoying the systems in the game, but it has its faults. Compensation wise for the accounts, I wasn't too happy with the compensation that I got, because I had pretty much every Skylander built. That all got reset, that got wiped, and I only got like 80,000 gems for it, because the compensation based on your account level and if you put money into the game or not. So I'm not happy that I only got 80,000 gems when I had every Skylander finished, pretty much, like 6-star weekend plus 5. I am kind of enjoying playing through the game from scratch. I think new players will have a relatively simple time progressing through. Cyclops dungeon isn't ridiculously hard, as long as you know, level up your Skylanders and chuck on some like 4-star gear. You know, what you want to do basically is like go 3-star gear and then 4-star gear, and you can even skip 5-star gear if you're lucky, but like, it's relatively simple to progress. It feels good. You're not going to hit any, like, you're not going to stagnate on a stage, more so than, because you can just go and get better gear and you'll be able to clear through all the content, right? It does feel good to feel like you're consistently progressing. PvP is, it's okay. You only get like 10 per day though, and it resets in 12-hour intervals. So from the moment that the day resets, you get 5 attacks. Okay, you get 5 arena entries, and then 12 hours later you get another 5. So you've got to make sure you log on at least a couple times a day, and you'll be fine, right? I believe you do lose rating when people hit you on your defense though, so it can be a mild struggle. Yeah, so I was over 1800 points, and now that I've been hit in my defense, I've dropped below 1800. So I lose points, they gain points, and it's a constant. So like, defense does matter. Your defense does matter. I believe coming soon is supposed to be like real-time arena or something. But yeah, like, arena feels alright. I don't mind it. It's turn-based now, so that's a pro, I guess. Rather than like time-based, it's turn-based. Let's just go over the cons quickly. I'm gonna wrap up this up because it's already 20 minutes. I said I didn't want to do a long video. It's supposed to be like a 10-minute video. Like I said, guys, there's so much to go through. There's so much to get into with this game, and everything that's changed. Current issues: resource management that I've already talked about, such as the gold ratio when trying to upgrade 5-star, 6-star gear. Ethers are fine. They're easy enough to farm, but like, the fact that you've got to go back to scenario to gold farm, I think is ridiculous. I think they should be dropping gold in the gear dungeon as well, so that you can farm it in both areas. And you know, if we do wind up with an abundance of gold, then whatever, we could like just introduce a new system to spend it on when we have excess gold. They do, of course, when you clear the adventures here, you get this Guardian unlock, and you'll get passive gold income based on the Skylanders battle power that you have put in the Guardian section there. Okay, so that is a thing for getting extra gold. However, it's not enough for, you know, where we're at currently. Gem refresh cost, it's 40 gems for 60 energy. I believe this was actually the same price that they had it at when the pre-revamp was released, and people complained about how expensive it was then, and it's still expensive now. So that's something that probably needs to change. I think we went over light dark nat 5s are basically non-existent, and you just can't work on them because you can't super boost them, and you can't even get their keys. Events haven't really, like, they do have these events going on, so it should be interesting to see. Like, this is the guide mission event. I think this is like a permanent event for new players, and then the this event shop here is for one of the events currently going on. We've got it in news here, one of these events. But yeah, I'd like them to be a little more active. So, big oversight here. We can't multiple purchase this. So, like, inventory, you can't, like, multiple of much of anything. Like, if I go to upgrade, if I want to convert these and I go combine, I can't, like, click on the combined amount and then input a number. I have to click on the plus and negative, which can, when you have a lot of things to combine, it can take a while, right? Same thing with the shop purchase. That is definitely, like, man, you can buy up to 999 of these. You want me to click this 999 times? Come on, bro. That's no. No. There are people telling me that they're not even going to bother with it at all because they can't multiple purchase. They're not even going to bother. Okay, we need to be able to purchase multiple things at once. Okay. Game isn't getting advertised. I feel like they aren't investing in the game, even though they've done the revamp. There's no advertisement. There doesn't seem to be any love for the game itself. They've done the revamp. They've dropped the revamp. One of the first updates that they had for the game, they dropped some more upgrade packages, even though people, like, community was bringing concerns to them about certain other things. They completely ignored that, those concerns. They balanced a character, a couple characters, and they fixed another character's skills, and they like, it was like Astro Blast, so no one's even really using Astro Blast at the moment. Because again, you need to spend like a ridiculous amount of gems to try and get one. Like 300,000 gems spent, someone got like 4, like Dark Knight 5's, like, you don't have them super boosted, right? But yeah, they dropped like a couple of hero, like, upgrade packs, legendary upgrade pack, heroic upgrade pack. They drop cash packs instead of fixing the community problems that were brought to them, right? That there, right there, is kind of a red flag for me. Yeah, as on top of, like, there's no advertising for the game. It kind of feels like they dropped the revamp, try and get people invested back into it. But they're not putting any further thought into it at this point. That's what it feels like right now, 2 weeks in. The information on things like Awakening Skylanders isn't the greatest. Like, there's a lot of, like, information tabs and stuff that where translation is a little inaccurate and stuff. Like, they need to go through and fix all that up. That's a minor nitpick. It's not really a bad con. And the biggest con would be hackers at the moment. People are like this level 9 here with 2.3 million score in Chaos. You can see, like, even my counts, I've only got like 1.2 million. This guy, he's 2 million in like 2 days. He still hasn't been dealt with for 1. and they're like apparently there's a problem on like the Asia servers and EU servers and stuff where it's just a problem. It's a problem where people are, I guess, damage cheating or whatever it is that they're doing, some kind of exploit or bug. So that needs to be dealt with. However, the actual like, if you're not too fussed about that kind of stuff, the actual like gameplay, navigating the menus, all that kind of stuff feels great. Like I feel like it's, as far as being a gacha goes, it is a much better game now. But it has its cons, and I don't know what its life, like its life length is going to be. I don't know what the length of its life is going to be. Okay. Anyways, this has gone on, like this video has gone on for very long. I have a lot of, I've got a lot to talk about. I have a lot more pros to kind of talk about. The system, like I like a lot of the systems in the game, but if I, like I said, if I start trying to get into them right now, it's gonna go, the video is just gonna keep going and going and going. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there, guys, and I'm gonna drop a simple progression kind of video, basic progression guide on like how to, you know, they're like really basic kind of do this, 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 and this, and you'll be sure to progress at least up to the point that I'm at right now. And in the future, like people are already farming C6, so like as long as you grind enough, upgrade your units, upgrade your gear, you'll be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there for now, guys. I am hoping that I'm gonna give it some more time. I'm hoping that they fix the main cons that I have right now, and we'll go from there. Anyways, peace out, guys. I'll catch you on the next one, which will be about the progression. Wow.